Now another Kander Ebb song. They wrote some really good songs, including New York, New York, but this isn't it. I mean, this isn't New York, New York. Gather around, I've got a story to tell about a Manhattan lady that I know very well. She lives at 5 Riverside, her name is Shirley DeVore, and she traveled around the world to meet the guy next door. Well, there was trouble inside apartment 29E, cause Jolene's mother and dad were as upset as can be. They said, we hate to complain, dear, and we don't like to grouse, but you're nearly 32, you should get out of the house. You've got to ring them bells, you've got to ring them bells, you've got to make them sing and really ring them bells. Such a happy thing to hear them jingling, you got to ring them bells. Well, Shirley was 31 when she was loath to admit, and she had never been loved, which didn't thrill her a bit. And so she sat and she thought for hours and then said, I'll go to Chase Manhattan where I got me a friend. And so she borrowed a thou and called TWA and told her mother and dad that she was up and away. I'm gonna travel the continent a month, maybe 2, and hold me home as if it's the last thing I do. You've got to ring them bells, you've got to ring them bells, you've got to make them sing and really ring them bells. It's such a happy thing to hear them tingling, you've got to ring them bells. She met a Londoner first, but they did not hit it off, cause every time she approached, he got a bronchial cough. And so she went to Madrid and met a handsome senor, but he liked to throw the ball, and he was no matador. She also bombed out in Brussels, in Mallorca and Rome, till someone said, try Dubrovnik, dear, before you go home, cause it's the kind of a place where you'd be likely to fall, and the German cognizant, they find the Balkans of all. I mean, darling, after all, if you've got it, you've got to ring them bells, you've got to ring them bells, you've got to make them sing and really ring them bells, you gotta, to hear them tingling, you gotta ring them bells. And so she went to Dubrovnik, and the very first day she met a guy on the beach who took her reason away. Yes, it was love at first sight and quite a beautiful scene. She said, my name's Shirley DeVore. He said, I'm Norm Saperstein. She said, are you from New York? That can't be denied. I've got a swell junior 3 at number 5 Riverside. As if there wasn't enough, for Shirley thought she'd gone deaf when he told her his apartment there was 29L. 29L? At 5 Riverside, New York? Yes, she was E and he was F, and they had not even met until she traveled the world to Yugoslavia yet. Yes, he is old, and she would never have known if she hadn't tried Dubrovnik, she might still be